Hello, who are you and where are you from?
My name is Captain David Garrido from Key Largo, Florida. I'm the fire captain for the Key Largo Fire Department.
And so, what in your lifetime have you seen climate issues? Is the climate changed at all since you were a kid?
Well, when I was a kid, you really don't notice these things, but as you get older, start noticing the weather start getting a little hotter. From what I remember growing up as a kid, but living in South Florida pretty much all of my life, there's no really difference that I've noticed.
It's incremental. It's very slow, so you haven't noticed anything. And then, what about on you're a first responder here on Key Largo? So, what do you see on a day? What do you see on a what do you see and what do you expect on a daily basis in terms of
Well, being a first responder here in Key Largo, especially during the summer month, we have a hurricane season from June 1st to December 1st. We did notice there's a lot more storms brewing out there in the Atlantic, as well as the king tides from the moon. We noticed we had a lot more than what I noticed when I first started working here in Key Largo. Our flooding has been a big issue here due to the king tides, and aside from that, we're a low-lying area. But those are the major things that I've noticed throughout my career.
Do you know how high we are above the sea level or no?
I want to say roughly between less than 10 feet above sea level here in Key Largo.
Absolutely.
We're the highest key in the entire Monroe County.
I see. But you have substantial, do you have any idea how many days you have substantial flooding in the
So they last about months. The last king tide we had lasted roughly between 2 to 3 months.
Wow. What about the future and climate? Should we be optimistic or pessimistic? And what are you doing around here for it?
Well, I'm pretty much optimistic. Being a fireman, I see a lot of electric vehicles out there now these days. So they're trying to cut away from fossil fuels and try to figure out all the alternative sources such as hydrogen fuel cells, solar, and electric power vehicles. So I feel that we're moving into the right direction as far as being optimistic and trying to take care of the climate and try to do our due diligence and try to control a little bit more of the climate or protect the earth.
But is there a climate plan?
From what I know, from our perspective, we're using earth-friendly products such as our firefighting foam. Compared to when I first started, we used some type of foam that wasn't earth-friendly. So at least the fire department is doing their part. As the future starts moving in, we start getting new products that's more environmental friendly. I'm pretty sure that will assist in the climate changes.
And these flooding issues may be getting worse in the future, and you're preparing for that, or no?
We're just preparing to do what we need to do to help our citizens in case of any crises. But when it comes to that, that's something that has to be, just got to wait till the future to find out.
You'll adjust. All right. Thank you very much on this today, the 8th of February here in Key Largo, Florida. Thank you very much, Captain.
Thank you.